guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
things to do in Zagreb, Croatia.
Okay, let's go to Zagreb. Ooh, they really took us to Zagreb. Wow, that's
King
pretty cool.
Tomislav Square, okay.
That's Google Maps that do the zoom in like this?
I'm not sure.
You know, recently I saw Google Map card doing the photos again. I was like, I wanted to be in it.
So, is it just going to be pictures, or are we going to have...
And to arrive in Zagreb by train. One of the first things you'll see when you step outside of Central train station is this square.
That's cool, the train. You know, the train station looks similar, like the architecture is similar in Lithuania.
But
it's like a real train.
I
never seen like a real train. I only seen the train that looked like an autobus.
You're saying like you haven't seen the old train. The new trains look different. That's what you mean, like you haven't seen the train like this, right? Because these are like old. The trains don't look like that anymore. I mean, maybe
they
the
don't?
old school.
I thought they still do.
No, they look like bullets now. You know, the bullet trains.
Oh, so they don't make trains like... I thought we saw a country where they were eating like Harry Potter.
I think those are old that they still operate, but I don't think they manufacture them like that no more. I would think technology advanced.
Like someone take... Potato.
Yeah, I don't know.
Named after this guy, the first Croatian king, King Tomislav. He was the first guy that united all different Croatian parts into one country. And he also successfully defended Croatia against Hungarian attacks.
Wow, good for him. It's impressive.
There's always a person in a country that loves the birds.
Yep. This is the trolley bus. We call it trolley bus.
Behind this part, or square, there are two more similar sized parts, and all three of them connect Central train station with the city center.
That's cool. Yeah, very classic architecture. Very reminiscent for me. The trees, everything. Museum of Broken Relations. We've seen this. I remember the name Museum of Broken
Relations. Usually museums are not on my list. But Zagreb has more museums per capita than...
yeah, I remember.
I think the guy was saying, do you know the one who does videos on the couch?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, he talked about it. Yeah.
Any other city on the entire world. And they also have quirky, different, and interesting museums. And this is one of them. It's devoted to breakups.
Yeah, he did say Croatia has a lot of unique museums.
Exhibits have been donated by people from all over the world. I just came out of the Museum of Broken Relationships. This place has so many fascinating stories and different...
Oh, so you cannot, I assume you cannot film there, because I would have loved to see some footage from inside, but it seems like we're not going to get any. I think you can't bring a phone, you can't film.
You can't take pictures?
I don't think so. Some museums are like that, that you can't take photos, because you put it online, and what's the point of going to a museum if everything is online, So I get why.
This old beat-up cell phone, and next to it was a story. It took 300 days to launch. He gave me his cell phone, so I couldn't call him again.
Okay, what's next? Mirogoy Cemetery. Ooh. I think we may have seen this too. I don't remember the name, but I remember some sort of cemetery.
Usually I don't film cemeteries because it feels kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I think for this one it's okay because of its architecture and arcades and all.
He's so respectful.
The trees, it's designed more to be like City of Dead. And they say this is one of the most beautiful cemeteries in Europe. I don't go to cemeteries that often, but this one is pretty cool.
Yeah, visiting cemetery, I don't know if that's like my destination to go to visit a cemetery. Banja Lačić Square. A lot of squares I'm noticing that as a visiting destinations.
This is the main square in Zagreb. It is this big and beautiful pedestrian area. This is the soul and social heart of the city. Whenever something important is going on, it happens right here.
I think
Ooh, look at the
squares are a
cars.
good place to like meet up if you want to meet up with someone.
What's the same?
And militia is well, okay, I don't know for Croatia, but in Soviet times, militia that's police in Russian. Militia.
Also the hub for all the tram lines that go around the city. Tram is the most important mean of transport in Zagreb, and almost all the lines go through this square. And you see that clock down there? That used to be the main meeting point in the city.
Yeah, as I said,
got their
like,
cell phones.
when you go to meet with someone, you say, "Oh, you meet at the square," usually.
If you wanted to meet with someone, you said, "Let's meet under that clock," or under the statue.
That's convenient.
This is the
That's
statue
smart.
of Ban Jelačić, a national hero that gave name to this square. In 19th century, he successfully defeated Croatia against Hungarians. And this square is also the best starting point to go around the city. From here, you can get to almost all the sites within the walking distance.
I wonder if he's Croatian or not.
Whoa.
Dolać food market. Okay.
Taken to the food market.
That's interesting.
What's going on? Oh, we've been here before.
I don't know if you've been to this
We
food
have.
market.
I remember it.
They have a lot of food markets.
Remember,
though.
they took the kid. The kid was eating everything.
I don't know if it was this market though.
This is the belly of Zagreb. Every day, farmers from neighboring village bring their fresh vegetables on this market. Downstairs, under this one, you can find all sorts of meat and dairy products. And inside here, it's all about fish.
Yeah, country right on the sea. I would think a lot of fish in there. Kalsa Street. Yeah, I guess for you it's an interesting concept to see like a street as a destination, but I feel like in Europe that's pretty common to see like a street, because like the Old Town Street, there's one street with old designs, and there's like a lot of classic
here.
architecture. What street would you say there's like?
Deco Drive, Lincoln Road.
Lincoln Road is just shopping strip, but Deco Drive, yes, I would say Deco Drive is. Yeah, you're right about Deco Drive. Kind of similar, obviously different vibes, but similar idea.
To be a creek full of watermelons. And this creek also separated two towns that didn't like each other too much. On that side, it was capital, town reserved for the clergy, for the cathedral, and the bishop. And on that side, it was town of Gradec, reserved for the artisans and tradesmen. In the late 19th century, they covered the creek, and this street was created. At the time, it was advertised as the red light district. So if you needed the lady of the night, you found it here.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
This is a nice pedestrian street where you can sit down, enjoy coffee, or a great meal.
Stonegate. Looks like a place to vigil or something for vigil, you know?
These are the only remaining gate from the old city wall that was surrounding the town of Gradec, one of the two old towns that are part of today's Zagreb. But besides being a historical city gate, this place also serves as an open-air chapel. According to the legend, at the beginning of 18th century, there was this huge fire, and this fire completely destroyed this gate and part of the city walls. But somehow, miraculously, one painting that was in this gate remained completely intact. It was the painting of Virgin Mary holding a baby Jesus. So when they rebuilt this gate, they enshrined this painting at this place.
Oh, look, you see like a... Hold up.
So when they rebuilt this gate, they enshrined...
See like the what do you call, like what do you call, like helmets put on the crowns, I guess, on their heads. That's interesting.
That's beautiful.
This painting at this place became an open-air chapel. People are still coming here to pray. They light the candles. They put engraved plaques on the wall to say thank you to Virgin Mary. Whenever they pass this place, they stop and they pay respect. This is a very special place for the people of Zagreb.
Okay, Zagreb Cathedral. Wow, it's pretty big. Look how big it is.
Wow,
Wow.
that's huge.
I guess.
I would love to visit this church.
It's
huge.
excuse me, it's a cathedral, it's not a church.
Oh, it's huge.
This is the tallest building in
Wow.
Croatia. It's a Roman Catholic church from 13th century. It got today's shape
No,
from a
how did they build that in 13th century? That's just crazy. Like, it's huge.
The man in those times. Woo-wee!
1901 when it was rebuilt after a
And
major
another question is how long it took to build it.
Several men.
No, it's not about them. It probably took like 50 plus years.
Today, this is a cathedral and is the most important church in Croatia. In 1990s, they started the latest restoration process that is still going on, as you can see. And during this last restoration process, church also got 3 new chandeliers that are hanging inside. Now, the funny thing is that these chandeliers were hanging in a casino in Las Vegas. The story goes that a wealthy Croatian businessman bought those chandeliers and donated them to this church.
How do you guys feel about that? That's interesting because it's like such
The
a
chandeliers I've seen a lot.
because it's such a like a historic I guess place where you want to
Yeah.
preserve the history, but then you put in like from Vegas, something
Vegas,
so
from the
new.
States.
So I wonder, how do you guys feel about it?
But the church officials didn't like the idea from where those chandeliers are coming from, and they just put it on to see how they look like. But those chandeliers are still hanging inside.
Yeah, they just want to see what it look like. Let's hang it. Hang it. They say, come as you are, darling. Everyone's invited. Very pretty. Wow. We have something similar like this in downtown.
This big church?
Like a church like this. Like it's like a classic looking church. Not like the box.
Box. Okay, they got Lothar Scott Tower.
Wow, they have an English?
That's the one that they fired a cannon out of, I think.
It was built in 13th century to guard the southern gate of Gradec's town wall, one of the 2 old towns that are part of today's Zagreb. It was named after the bell that's on the top that rang every evening before the town gate closed. Today, you can climb on the top and get great views.
Because it said something, a tower cannon or something, and they showed the cannon. I think that's the cannon one. Yeah, there you go. That's the cannon, I think. Yeah, because it looked the same. We have the
Also holds one of Zagreb's landmarks, the Greek cannon. And this cannon gets fired every day at exactly noon. And although I was expecting the cannon to be fired, I got scared, as you'll see in my footage. And the cannon has its own story.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Oh.
That's so cool, though.
It's so unnecessary.
Why? It's a tradition. It's cool. But they should shoot in blanks, though. You know, it's not.
Lights on fire. The fire look very real.
The fire is real, but it's blanks. There's no like, you know, there's no ball falling.
There's no there's no ball?
No.
What the point is this then?
Tradition.
I thought there was a ball. You know what they should put? They should put like confetti. And see confetti. Woo.
And who's gonna clean that up?
There's one that degrades naturally.
It's still gonna make a mess everywhere.
The story goes that in the time when Ottomans surrounded Zagreb, the cannon was fired from this tower at exactly noon. And the cannonball flew over the fields and straight into the Ottomans' camp and landed right on the platter that was taken to Pasha himself. Pasha got so scared of the Zagreb's cannon snipers that he decided not to attack the city, and the city was safe.
Yeah. Very next to
St. Mark's Church and Square.
Church and
It's a
Square.
nice church compared to the cathedral.
And it has a really new design.
Yeah, the roof design is really dope.
Mark Square obviously got its name after the Church of St. Mark. And this is a very important square in Zagreb. You see those flags down there? That is Croatian parliament called Sabor. And you see those flags down there? That is the seat of Croatian government.
But y'all guys said Croatian government is super corrupt, so...
It's in Zagreb and one of its most important landmarks. This is Roman Catholic Church built in 13th century. It has this colorful tiled roof with two coats of arms. One is coat of arms of Zagreb, and the other is coat of arms of Croatia, Slavonia, and Dalmatia. And besides, it's
Yeah, the roof is really cool. It's very iconic. Yeah, it looks really dope. I've never seen anything like it.
colorful roof. It's also famous for its portal. Inside, there are 15 statues from 14th century. There are statues of St. Mark, of course, Virgin Mary, Jesus, and 12 apostles. The church is not open for visitors, so if you will want to see the inside, you'll have to attend one of the masses.
Oh, but it's open for masses, so I thought it was just closed period, I guess.
But when you attend mass, you don't come in like your short shorts and sunglasses.
Oh, I don't
You
know
sit
for
through
dress
the
code.
service.
I don't know about the dress code there.
I would think you sit through the service. I like the ceilings, the detailing. This is very beautiful.
Yeah, that's how the churches are in Europe. It's not churches that not like that here.
Not in the classic ones.
That's not the way I know churches.
Croatia has amazing Adriatic Sea, spectacular coast, and many islands. No wonder its capital city gets a little bit forgotten because it's inland. But Zagreb offers so much interesting history and
I guess that's it. That's just the outro.
He did a phenomenal job. He really showed Croatia, Zagreb. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.